Good morning. Today we'll be discussing this book, The Art of War. I am Ahmed Hani and I'm looking forward to seeing you again today. So, this book was written by Sun Tzu and it's the most popular book in the Art of War series. This book has been a classic for hundreds of years, and this book holds timeless wisdom that can be used for many areas of your life, for business or for personal life, or just for gaming in general, or for playing chess. Anyways, The Art of War here is a very important book, and it holds strategies and stratagems for improving your own strategic mindset, improving your critical thinking skills, your strategic thinking skills that can help you in your business. So, for example, in your personal life, this book can help you understand your psychology, your the way you think, and to help you improve your critical thinking skills. So, one of my favorite sayings here is if you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory you'll also suffer a defeat, which means that if you are aware of your skills, if you are sure of who you are, but don't know your enemy, your rival very well, you might win, but you might also lose a battle. So you'll likely win a battle but lose another one. However, if you know yourself and the enemy, meaning if you know your enemy as well as you are capable of your own skills, then you can win every victory, every battle. However, if you know yourself and if you don't know either yourself or the enemy, you'll suffer defeats and many multiple defeats. So this is one of my favorite sayings in the book. So and this also applies to business. For example, if you know your competitors well and you know your own capabilities as a business, then you can create the best strategy and monitor your enemy's behaviors, your enemy competitors' behaviors. So, for example, uh, so we can say here that knowing yourself and the enemy is a great advantage in business and personal life. Now, furthermore, there are many strategies here that I would like to mention. Too many. So here it says the art of war is of vital importance to the state. So without synchronization between the art of war and the state, there can be many losses. So the state here can be substituted with your business, with your enterprise. So, if you utilize the art of war and you are capable in your business skills, or you are capable financially, then you can be victorious against your rivals in business and in war as well. So, here, this book can explain to you how to maneuver through your rivalries with your competitors or with enemy chess players. So here Sun Tzu utilizes other strategies as well. I hope this is clear and not too complicated for you. So furthermore, just give me a moment. So here we say, if your enemy is secure at all points, then be prepared for him or her. However, if he is in superior strength, evade him. So, for example, if your competitors in business are well prepared, are a larger, have a bigger army, and in business that means that they are a bigger company, a more successful company, then you need to manage and hustle for a while before you can compete with them head on. This can be utilized from the art of war directly into your business. So, if he is at ease, if your enemy general is at ease, give him no rest. If his forces are united, separate them. Meaning that if your employees, if your employer or your rival employer is at ease, if their HR department isn't doing so well, then you should give them no rest. You should harry them and attack them well. However, if his forces are united, if his business is quite successful and united between employer and employee, then you must create a separation. This is very Machiavellian. This is very influential information. This can be used also in war. Attack him where he is unprepared. Appear where you are not expected. So here we can say that you must appear where you are not expected, and appear where you are not, where he is unprepared. This is classic strategy. When you're gaming in chess or you're playing any strategy game, you must understand your enemy well. See if he's prepared for your invasion, or if he's unprepared for your invasion or unprepared for your attack. And you must also show where you are not expected, meaning use the element of surprise as a weapon. Furthermore, to elaborate on this point, all warfare is based on deception, as is said here. All warfare is based on deception, meaning that when able to attack, we must seem unable, meaning we must feign that we are weak when our capabilities are strong. When using our forces, we must seem inactive. We must use deception at all costs. When we are near, we must make the enemy believe we are far away. This can be utilized in business as a deception tactics to win against your rivals. Anyways, feign disorder and crush him, meaning that you must entice your enemy with bait and utilize disorder in order to destroy your enemy head on. So furthermore, calculations are very important. Here we can say that the general who loses a battle makes few calculations, while as a general who makes many calculations can win. That leads to victory. I think this is obvious and simple advice, meaning that you need to think critically about your strategy, about your competitive strategy, and make many calculations, many choices to think of multiple ways of carrying out your strategy in order to achieve victory. Furthermore, so also here we can say that there is no instance of a country having benefited from prolonged warfare. This means that you must settle your wars quickly so as not to have attrition, to experience attrition, as it's shown in wargaming. Anyways, let's continue here. This has been just a short excerpt of The Art of War by Sun Tzu, an ancient classic, a very ancient classic that can be very useful for war and for your business life. For any strategy enthusiast here, like me, I love strategy, and this can be a very helpful book in helping you think critically and competitively against rival enterprises, rival firms, and rival businesses. So whether you're a small business competing against bigger opponents, or you're on equal footing with your enemy, you must hustle and know thy enemy, as we've said in this point here. I am Ahmed Hindawi, and I've been with you for today, and we will be with you tomorrow as well. I hope you enjoyed this brief snippet into The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Thank you for watching. See you soon.